back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial, and I decided to do a copper foiled eye with red lips. And it's been such a long time since I've worn red lips, but I really love a nice firecracker red lip. So I wanted to do a tutorial with a red lip. And in the tutorial for the blush, I used a cult favorite, which is Nars Orgasm. Everybody and they mama knows about this blush. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's literally an OG. This was one of the very first high-end blushes that I bought, and I am currently working with Nars to let you guys know that they currently repackaged it and came out with a bigger and better version of this blush. So yeah, I am super duper excited about it. And I also wanted to show you guys the box. I thought the box was super duper cute. I decided to keep it. I'm gonna use it as decor in my beauty room because I think it is adorable. I feel like all of the Nars blushes are just so memorable because of the names, like Orgasm. That literally makes me blush, just the name within itself. I remember the very first time that I ever heard anybody talk about this on YouTube, I was like, what? Orgasm? Deep throat? Like, I just couldn't believe it. But I love the names, and I just think that it's so cute, and I love this blush. So I wanted to let you guys know all about it. And if you haven't tried it, then girl, you need some orgasm in your life, okay? So yeah, that is pretty much everything that I wanted to let you guys know in the intro. But if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then of course all you have to do is keep watching. So we're gonna start off with a primer because it's going to help our eyeshadows last longer. And I'm using the Nars Smudge Proof Primer, which is one of my favorites. And you just wanna spread this all over your eyes. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using this new palette by Dose of Colors. It's the Hidden Treasure palette. And I'm using the eyeshadow Locket, and I'm applying this in my crease area, and this is going to act as our transitional shade because I just like to apply a transitional shade before applying the other eyeshadows because I think it really helps blend the other eyeshadows out better. So I'm just applying this with a fluffy brush. Now I'm going to go back in with that same palette, and I'm going to apply the color Diamond. And these eyeshadows are very foiled. You are going to get some fallout when applying them, so you might want to do your eyeshadow first before applying your foundation. So I'm just packing this on the inner 1/3 of my eye, and you really just want to pack this color on so you can get the full color payoff. And I just love them because they're very vibrant and fold like, so I just think they look really nice on the eyes. Eyeshadow I'm going to be applying is called Crown, and I'm going to place this in the middle of my eyelid, blending the two eyeshadows together. So as you can see, I'm going over the first eyeshadow with the new eyeshadow, and I'm just blending the two together, and that is going to help you not have any harsh lines. Now I'm taking an eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and this one's called Cherry Cola. I'm placing this one on my outer V area, and as you can tell, I did leave a space because I'm going to apply another eyeshadow between that eyeshadow and the other one. So I'm just bringing this one upward into my crease, but not too high. I'm concentrating the most color on the outer edge. So yeah, you just kind of want to drag up additional color, but you don't want to apply too much to the crease. You don't want it to be too high. You kind of want it to be low, and just blend everything out. Going back in with that exact same palette, I am now going to take the shade Ruby, and I'm going to pop that where I left that space. And as you guys can tell, it just really helps the eye flow better. It just looks so nice to me. I love this color combination, and I'm just blending the colors together. Once I pop it in there, you just want to blend them so that there's no harsh lines. I go back with the same brush I used earlier, and I'm just going over that crease area just to make sure that everything is nice and diffused and there's no harsh lines. That's always the key when doing eyeshadow. You want to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Make sure that you're doing a lot of blending. I did add a little bit more color to the brush here, but not a lot, just a smidget. And for this look, I decided that I wanted to do some wing liner. So I'm using my Kat Von D ink liner, and I love this liner, you guys. It is so easy to use, and you can get your wing liner perfect every single time. It's really dark and precise, so I love using it. Now I'm going to apply some lashes, and these are Cocoa lashes. I think this is in the style, I think these are in the style Stella, but I will have everything listed below so you guys will know for sure. So I'm gonna smoke out my lower lash line. So the first color I'm going to apply is called Key, and this is a brown color, and I'm really just going to layer these eyeshadows so I can get a nice smoky look. Now I'm going in with the black eyeshadow, and I'm just applying it underneath my lash line, being sure to really blend it out. Whenever you're applying eyeshadow underneath your lash line, you want to make sure that it's nice and blended. And now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner from Ardency In, and I'm just applying it on my waterline and also a little bit underneath because I'm going to smudge it just to give me a darker smoky eye. So I'm going in with a smudge brush, and I'm just continuing to smudge all of that out. Now I'm going to begin on my face. The first primer I'm using is from e.l.f. It's a tone adjusting primer, and I'm going to mix a little bit of the Sacha Cosmetics mattifying primer, and I like mixing the two because it just gives me a better consistency. So I'm applying it all over my face. The foundation that I'm using is by Clinique, and this is the Beyond Perfecting foundation, and this has currently been my obsession. I am so in love with this foundation. It's really nice. So just blending it out really nicely. It does last all throughout the day, so you don't have to worry about it sliding off your face or anything. And now I'm going to highlight my face, and I'm using Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer, which you guys already know that is a bae for me. So I'm just highlighting underneath my eyes, in the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and then also on my chin area. And you just want to make sure that you blend this in really well. And I use the shade Medium Dark Biscuit, and I think it matches pretty well. It just gives me a nice little highlight without being too much. Then I like to go over everything with the foundation brush just to make sure that it's blended in. And once you apply that concealer, you want to make sure that you set it so that it does not crease throughout the day, especially since it's getting warmer outside. You definitely want to make sure that you're doing this, because if not, you will be a creasy mess. So yeah, I'm just setting everything with my Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup powder. Then I like to blend everything out and go over everything with a large powder brush. Now I'm going to bronze up the skin, and I'm using my Nars Casino bronzer, and I'm not going to do any contouring today. I'm just applying the bronzer to the hollows of my cheeks and also on my forehead, and I'm going to bronze down the side of my nose as well. So now we gotta get that highlight on and popping. I'm using an oldie but definitely a goodie. I'm using Nars Albatross highlighter, and I really feel like this is like an OG highlighter. I used to use it all the time back in the day. And now for the blush, I'm using Orgasm. You guys, I literally forgot how beautiful this blush is. It is so gorgeous. As you guys can tell, it just gives you a nice rosy pink cheek, and I think that it complements so many different skin tones, and it just makes you look like you're just blushing really nice and pretty. So you guys, if you haven't tried this blush, I highly recommend that you give it a try, because it is so gorgeous. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes just so they can even out, because I do have some large lashes on top, so we want everything to balance. And now for my red lip, I'm lining my lips with a liner from BH Cosmetics, and it's in the shade Retro. And for my lips, I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick by ColourPop, and it is in the shade Silhouette, and it's a really beautiful red color. It is an ultra matte lip, so the lips will last all throughout the day. So that concludes this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel so you never miss an upload. All the products that I talked about in the video will be listed below. And if you haven't tried the Nars Orgasm Blush, then girl, go get it. You need it in your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye! So I think it's perfect if you need the coverage like myself, but you don't want something that's gonna make you feel too weighed down. And then also I like the fact that it is a matte finish because I am oily, especially in the T-spot.